Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio. Yo, very special guest here with me today. My Puerto Rican brother, Tropico. What up?
What's good, gang? What's good?
What's poppin',
Thank you
bro?
for having me.
Nah, pleasure. I love this hoodie you got on, man.
Thank you.
Dope. Do we know what it is?
I don't know what it is. I just bought it from Patrono the New.
Okay, big ballin' out here. What's up, bro?
Chillin'.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
I'm excited to have you.
I was been trying to come up here, so you feel me? This is
It was meant to happen.
I know.
It's meant to happen.
Thank
My
you,
Puerto
though.
Rican brother, of course.
What do
Like
you know?
You know what I'm saying? New York shit. Happy to
Yes,
have
sir.
you. You know, when we were talking the DMs, like a big point that you were trying to make about what you really wanted to do with this interview was to like get people to know you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like give people more insight into who you are, because you don't really have too many interviews out. I know you did one recently. I don't know if that one will come out before this, but quick shout out, Talk of the Town, my sis Coy. Shout out.
Yeah, shout out, Coy.
Yeah, shout out to her for holding it down. But I wanted to get a little history about you, where you come from. You're from the Bronx, I know that.
Mm-hmm.
But how did we get started into this whole music thing? How did that happen for you?
So I used to like play around on Instagram, like recording myself singing stuff, and it was just playing. It was nothing serious, like oh shit. It was just me just posting it on Instagram just to see the reaction. And a lot of people would like, not a lot of people, but like people that would follow me would say five, woo. Some people would hit me up in the DM like, when you have a nice voice, hopefully you take it somewhere. So it was just me really singing like Sam Smith songs, J Balvin songs in Spanish, like those singy songs, and I would post it. But I would never like take it serious. Then I had a job in TJ Maxx for like 2 weeks, and I seen every time I go to the train, I would see like something getting built across the street from my crib. And what the hell is that? My grandma one day tells me like, oh, this guy is making a studio there, a music studio. Ooh.
Oh, cool.
So one day I'm coming out from the train, like, woo, walking down, and I see him outside. I'm like, yo, let me know when you open the studio. I'll pay whatever it is, woo, so I can record. I want to try it out. He tells me, nah, you good. Don't worry, you good. Come through. I got you. I'm going to record you for free. I'm happy to record you for free or something like that. And then from there, it just started like that. I started playing around, woo, and I got into music like that.
That's a great story. This all, and it's all local too. It's all in the Bronx.
Yeah,
like
from the hood, they knew me since I was in my mom's stomach, basically. Like,
really, the guy who was building the place.
I built the place in 2018. Yeah.
That's so you've been recording since 2018.
Playing around, yeah. Testing it out. I started taking it serious late 2019, and then I dropped my second project in 2020 in March.
And then now we here.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. And
then I signed to Rich in May.
Just this May.
May 2020.
Just this May. Well, we're definitely gonna get into that. But so like your early on projects was just kind of you messing around. Then
yeah,
obviously
it was
you
just
started
like,
taking it more
let's
serious
try
all the
it.
time.
Yeah, we just try to just throw it out. But it really didn't do that much numbers the first tape. It was just like me just throwing it out for fun.
Did you ever expect like this discography to do what it did now? You know what I'm saying, with the new project and everything like that.
I didn't know I was gonna do that.
Like, what was your moment where you're like, oh man, like this is like things are moving?
That was really till like May, till I got signed. That first week, it was a special week. Because during the pandemic, it was like really hard to like get anything. Like everybody was just not outside. Like it was no interviews. Like you couldn't go nowhere, no studio,
Right.
no nothing. It was just home, because that's when I wanted to take it. Once we said we're going to take it serious, everything closed. But, you know, if you want to know how I started going, I had this special sauce during the pandemic that nobody really knows. I said in the last interview, but I could put you on what I did during
Put
the
me
pandemic.
on. Put me on.
So
It's all love between me and Coy.
So during that, I'm going to really say it to, like, in any interview I do, I'm going to say it. During the pandemic, you know, Tory Lanez, a lot of people, like, respectfully, Justin.
Yeah, Justin LeBoy. Justin LeBoy's been on the show. Shout out to Justin.
Yeah, shout out to Buzzin'. They did live streams and stuff, like crazy live streams. And, you know, after the live stream, people would look for, like, highlights. So I'm like, hold on. I see the tags, like, going crazy. Every time they would refresh, I see, like, a new post. I said, okay. I had a Thriller that I had for, like, my last tape. That you see the tape right there, recently added?
Yep.
A song named Rotation. I had a Thriller for it. Woo, woo. So I'm like, hold on, let me see something. I started tagging, like, Tory, Justin, Rich, Mad Bunny. I started tagging anybody. I feel
You had
me.
like a
That was
list of people that you would always tag.
that
Yeah,
would
yeah.
do lives, though.
Okay.
That people will go to see their lives after, because they know there was people wilding on the live. So I would just go crazy. Would just tag them, and I would take off the tag. I felt like 30 minutes straight. I would take it off, put it back on top, and it would just be the first post. Every time it would refresh, people would see it. because they looking for the highlights. But when they looking for the highlights, they see my video there. So I'm like, damn, that's crazy. So that just brought my thing all the way up. So that's how I kept myself working during the pandemic. That was my job, I guess.
You were in the quarantine radio hashtag heavy.
Yeah, all that. I was going crazy for me. So when I did meet Tory in his crib, he salute, like when he says hi to me, he was like, "Da-na-na-na-na-na-na." He pulled up on me like that. I'm like, you saw it? He's like, I seen that a million times. I was like, that's crazy. That shit was really working. I wonder who else saw that. I tagged The Weeknd. I tagged a lot of people, so I wonder who saw it. That's what I was doing during the pandemic.
That's crazy because you look at when people. Well, I mean, it's a little different on Twitter, but like on Twitter when people put their songs on there, and you're like, I wonder if this ever really works. You are the testament that it works.
Nah, Twitter. I never did the Twitter.
Well, no,
thing.
but you know what I'm trying to say, like where you're tagging people, you're posting the song over and over and over again.
But it was not really. Well, it worked for the Tory Lanez part, but I'm saying the fans though.
Yeah.
Like people that was looking for the highlights was really like liking the song and would hit me up in the DM like, that's a fire song.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a fire thriller. So that shit was going crazy there.
But that's what I'm saying. Like that, it's a success story because like you were doing that. It's a different social platform, different type of method, but it's like the same type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
It was beautiful. I ain't gonna lie. That had me to like 30K views.
Really?
Yeah, it was going up crazy. Like the views would really go up crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Like that was a really good technique I had.
And then now we signed to Rich.
Yeah,
which is incredible.
Rich.
So you signed to Rich back in May. You said,
2020.
right? May 2020. I don't know why I think 2021. May 2020, you signed to Rich, right?
Mm-hmm.
How did that happen? Because you said how the Tory Lanez thing happened. But how did you sign?
Tory Lanez happened because of Rich, though. Rich brought me to his crib to get the feature from Tory Lanez. So that day, Tory Lanez did the feature for me. That's when I met Tory Lanez because Rich brought me there. But the signing with Rich hit me up in March. One day I was doing the tagging thing I was telling you about. But I did it in my other page. I didn't even think nothing about it. I tagged Bad Bunny, Rich, and Academics, and I think Real Star. And like 2 minutes later, I hopped in the shower, not even thinking nothing. I was just walking in the shower. Woo. All I hear my phone go bzz, 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 bzz. He followed me on Twitter. He liked my Thriller on Twitter. He hit me up on the DM, like, what's good, bro? And then he liked a couple messages I sent him before in the DM. And went from there. March 20-something, he hit me up. And then we was talking those whole months. And then we signed in May 2020.
That's dope. LA. That's dope. How is like, so I know you've had some other kind of partnership deals, but how is being signed to an artist like Rich the Kid different from, I guess, what you've experienced before?
Rich helped me a lot. Like, he's going to really push you. Like, I ain't gonna lie, he said, I'm gonna get you rich the first 6 months. And I was just looking at him like, what are you talking about? And then all of a sudden, I'm just like, in August, I'm like, hold on, this guy wasn't lying. Like, so we did something for me. And then I just started going crazy after that. But he helped me a lot. He got me. First week I got to LA, feature from, I can't even say the features too much. Tory Lanez feature, though. A lot of people know about that. They know about the Lil TJ and the Lil Mosey feature. And then Sheff G feature. Like, the first week was incredible. I met Chris Brown, Quavo, Offset, Take. I've met a lot of people that Tory. That first week was crazy. I'm not gonna lie. He said you got signed, and it was so crazy because everybody was in LA that first week I went because it was a pandemic, so everybody was like in LA. Right. Nobody was in New York or Miami, so everybody was like taking advantage in the Airbnbs in LA, stuff like that. So I met a lot of people that first week I went.
But there are a few joints in there that are unreleased that we...
Oh, hell yeah. I got mad stuff for me. The Lil Mosey song as it came out, the Lil TJ one as it came out, all Tory Lanez. They all...
Oh, I know you itching to release those.
I know. I'm ready.
So you got to work with all of them in the studio?
A lot of them. We got a couple more features too. Yeah, in the studio, though.
You can tell me about the other features off camera. Off air. I particularly am interested to hear about the TJ record. So that TJ record, so you got to do that in the first week too?
First week, yeah. I pulled up. I'm like, nah, actually, I wasn't there. It was like a surprise, I guess. I pulled up to the studio. I seen TJ there. I seen OG3, NBA Youngboys Mans, and then Rich was there. So when I pulled up, Rich was like telling Jason. Jason is the engineer that records Youngboy, Rich.
Okay.
He's done a lot of...
He's a lot of big records.
Yeah. Wasn't as big. He's telling play that. I'm like, what's that? He started playing my song. And then he came out. I'm like, oh. I'm like, buzzing half down there. I'm like looking at him like that. And it just like everybody in the room like, boom, boom, boom. I'm like, nah, that's fire. So it was like a surprise basically Rich did for me.
That's incredible. That's dope.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Sheff G, that was also done out there?
No, not the first week. Sheff G was done like a couple weeks after. I did that song playing. I'm telling, because we always get like, Rich gets me like a lot of time in studio, like a lot of studio time. So I was like, I don't know what else to do. I did like all these songs. All right, let me do a drill song, a drill beat. So I'm like, hold on, wait. Rich pulls up to the studio, and he pulled up with Grams. Grams are forever. I played them the song, and they're like, hold on, we gotta go. We gotta go.
We
with
gotta
this
get somebody
one.
on this. Yeah.
We gotta go with this one. Hold on. So I said, Sheff, let's put Sheff on that. And then he made the call, and Sheff was like, yeah, let's do it. That's fire. That's on fire. Who that? And then we put him on. That was me and shit like that. And then he did the video. He did the video with me. He did everything. He posted it. He did everything. So you feel me?
Love.
Love.
Some real New York shit. Because I also people like Sleepy follows you, Dream follows you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of New York people follow you.
I ain't gonna lie. It's like a lot of people follow me. Like a lot of big names. Not even just artists. Like industry people. And I didn't even know that. Like Rich telling me like, look who follows you. Follow that person back. Or my mom or somebody telling me like, look who follows you. Follow the person back. Because the first couple months, it was so crazy. Because all these pages exposed to me. And everybody just following me, commenting, following me, pages posting me, tagging me everywhere. It's like my notifications was everywhere. So I was like, I couldn't see everybody that was following me and stuff. And my DMs, I'd be like, not checking them at all. Like I have so many blue checks in my DMs, so gotta look through them and start answering again.
You seen the T-Pain video like a month or two ago where T-Pain just realized what the DM request was?
I seen him.
And he got like the legendary, like all these legendary actors and people in their DMs. I imagine that's what it's probably like to some extent.
When the first week though,
like
I seen No Cap hit me up, free No Cap hit me up. He said, "Let's go." Black Youngster shared my song. A couple of people hit me up in my DM that first week. It was fire. So I'm gonna definitely look at my DM so I can hit me up again.
And you like so I mean you make melodic music, right? And obviously you've experimented. And so that's kind of cool because that, you know, there's a lot of different waves in New York right now. So you're part of like the melodic wave that's going on right now.
I'm the Bronx Weeknd.
The Bronx Weeknd. We stamping that?
I'm gonna show you some tracks. You're gonna be like, oh, hold on.
He the Bronx Weeknd.
Hold on, yeah.
What does being the Bronx Weeknd entail?
I could take my melodies. I'm gonna take you up there. Look to those clouds.
To the clouds in the ceiling.
Yeah. I'm gonna have those melodies having you like, damn, this kid is crazy. He got some crazy shit. No cap.
Are you tuned in with a lot of the things going on in the city with these new waves, like the Bronx drill wave? You kind of now that you know you're on, you've moved out of the city. Like, what's kind of how are you in tune?
Sometimes I hear my little sisters playing stuff, but I really be listening to like the Drake, and I really listening to the Weeknd, stuff like that. Sometimes Rich, Jay Critch, stuff like that.
Got you.
Yeah, more commercial and stuff like that. I haven't really been. I feel like there was one kid I shared on my gram though. I posted it on my story. 26 AR.
26 AR. Salute 26 AR. He's been on the show.
I heard cause Talk of the Town when they was posting me, they posted a song. 6 foot, 7 foot.
Yeah.
That shit was hard. Like, you know what's crazy? We was
rock on that record.
I can't even say where we was at. We was in Miami with a legend.
Okay.
Let's just say, and I heard, I'm like, damn. We was a Lil Wayne because the picture was posted. We was with Lil Wayne. And it was crazy how they posted the 6 foot, 7 foot.
Yeah.
I mean, that's crazy. That shit was fire. So
I wonder if he saw that. You never know who's watching. I feel like that's the one thing I've learned in this industry. You never know who's watching.
I posted it. I'm like, yeah, nah, that's a fact. You don't know who the hell is watching. So I'm gonna start checking my views and my stories because I've been finding a couple people watching my shit.
I love that. So with the latest project, what did you kind of wanted to accomplish for you? You know what I'm saying? Now that, you know, you're signed to Rich Forever, you're signed to Rich the Kid, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, you had the Sheff record on there. What did you kind of want this joint to accomplish?
People to see my versatility. That's why I threw like a lot of different tracks. But I also want to tell people that I'm not really a hype artist. Like people, just because I did the crazy track with Rich, when I first came in, a lot of fans like accepted that hypeness. Like they wanted that hypeness. And I'm not really too hype. I really do like that singing shit. You know what I mean? And I'm not really into that hype shit. I got some hype shit in there, but it's not all hype.
You're the Bronx Weeknd.
The Bronx Weeknd, you feel me? So that's how we gonna keep it. I'm gonna always bring the hypeness and stuff like that sometimes. I got a song with Rich that might come out this month, and it's a hype song, but it's still talking about a girl and stuff, feel me?
Right.
That was just, when I make Crazy, I hopped off the flight and made Crazy.
Got it.
That first week, that we made that first song, I hopped off the flight, made Crazy. And I looked at the engineer, I'm like, yo, bro, it's not my type of music. Like, I don't know if I could hop on this. He said, just do it. Just do it. And I just said, all right. I said, wait, turn it down. I'm still singing on this. So I don't know how people thinking I'm hype. Like, I'm still singing on the song. Like,
well, I feel like you could sing and be hyped. You know, like melodic drill is like a.
No,
I'm not saying that record was drill, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like, the melodic drill is a thing now. Salute Q, Run It Up, Rocco Ballin. There's like a lot of, you know, you could kind of get hyped while singing now.
Yeah,
too.
it was kind of hype. It was a kind of a hype beat, but it was like, I'm just more like, I like riding with the wave and shit with the beat and shit. So it was like, I don't know why people like really took it like that. Like, it was just a collab me and Rich did off the flight. I was just off the plane, fresh off the plane. So I just, had to do it. He wanted to shoot the video and drop it right away. So I'm like, I'm with it. We shot the video that morning and everything. So everybody that accepted me with the hypeness, I feel ya, but I do melodies. So let's get to that. You feel me?
I feel like you're moving like from what you've told me about your past. I feel like now you're moving quite differently from like versus like a year and a half ago.
Like how?
I don't know. I feel like, you know, you're doing interviews, you're getting people's faces. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm doing that footwork like if I'm on sign and shit right now, cause I feel like the interviews are important. I don't have no interviews out. I don't have nothing like of me talking about. That's why people like probably be like, this kid boring. Like that's why I had to put my highlights in my Instagram, because I don't want people thinking I'm boring or something. Like, I got highlights on my Instagram now of my lifestyle, just so they can see like what I'm doing, because I don't got no interviews, no vlogs, no nothing on YouTube or anything, so people can see.
Right. And making the connection obviously between New Yorkers like you and I. We both Puerto Rican, you know what I'm saying?
That's all I'm doing. I shout out DJ Pereira, DJ Camelo. They had me perform in the show like Friday.
Okay,
I'm also Colombian and Dominican and Puerto Rican. So
right. I was gonna bring up your other sides.
Yeah. So I got everything. So it's like a big hug I could do. Like, everybody can get a hug. But yeah, they had me perform in Colombian Independence Day.
Oh, that's fire. That's dope.
I did a guaracha with DJ Pereira, so it's fire.
One day you will be in the Puerto Rican Day Parade, and then in the
Dominican. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you got the city on lock. I see.
You feel me?
I see the vision. I see the vision.
See what I'm trying to do? Then people gonna be like, that's the real Bronx Weekend right there.
We gonna get into some Spanish music soon too, right? Tell me about this. What are we working on?
I got a Spanish track right now on release. I posted it on my story the other day, so it's not like a secret or anything. When Manol Bronx is like a full, complete Spanish, you feel me? I'm trying to do that crossover so I could show people my versatility once again. Yes, and this is a real different versatility because I'm fluent in Spanish, so it's like,
God bless.
It's gonna blow. Yeah, thanks. I think it's gonna like have them like, damn, he just bodied this. It sounds like I'm a Spanish artist already with that song.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you hear that shit. So you feel me? That's gonna.
Salute to you for being fluent in Spanish. I'm like every other Puerto Rican in New York who don't speak Spanish. Every other Puerto Rican in hip hop who don't speak Spanish, I'm here.
Yeah, but I'm gonna do a Spanish interview like tomorrow, I think.
Really? That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, so I'm doing everything.
See, that's like, I guess that's the benefit to that, because you even see like how CJ had came up, and then he's on the Alpha record, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you get to touch more people beyond hip hop, and you know.
He did it in English though, the verse, right?
Yeah, but they're trying, like, you get what I'm trying to say? Like, they're trying to make him into like a Spanish artist.
That's what you're supposed to do though.
Yeah.
If you got the culture, right? If you already got the culture in you, why not? You could do English now and Spanish. That's a big market for you. You gotta be a bigger brand. You just expanding now.
Cali Uchis too. Shout out Cali Uchis. Cali Uchis put out that whole album in Spanish and has like a platinum hit off of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she primarily only made, and she's Colombian. She's Colombian, and she only made like English music before that.
Colombian?
Really. Yeah.
You gotta put me onto her.
You never heard of Cali Uchis? Oh my God, I'm about to bless your.
If she Colombian, I need to.
I'm about to bless your ears in a little bit.
It's a fact.
She make oh, you about to fall in love tonight. Yeah. I'm telling you right now.
That. Cali what?
Cali Uchis.
Cali Uchis. You know you about to lock in. I ain't gonna lie. That's the name, right?
Cali Uchis, yeah.
Cali Uchis, we about to lock in.
Yeah, Grammy Award winning Cali Uchis now. Grammy Award winning. Yeah.
Colombian. I'm about to put you on. I like that.
I'm about to put you on.
Latino gang.
So what else we got? What else we got coming up? What else is on the way from you, bro? We got the Spanish record. We got projects.
We got the Trop Weekend is about to pull up. The Bronx Weekend.
We
got a couple singles about to drop this summer.
Okay.
Well, summer's almost over, so I got to
hurry up. I know it's already midway through July.
Yeah, so The Bronx Weeknd is about to come out. You feel me? I'm about to drop these singles. And hopefully, I love it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful songs. I'm going to tell you the meaning when it drops. We got to do another interview when I drop that single. So I can tell you the story and shit like that. You feel me? So it's about to be time. About to drop those singles and the Spanish song. And then a feature with Rich. The hype song that people be wanting.
Before we go, how do you want to continue to put on for the Bronx? How do you, or how do you see yourself maybe giving back later on in your career? Like, what would you like to do?
I really wanted to do it last year, actually. I was trying to do the turkey giveaways. I was trying to do the thing, but it was just like the pandemic. There was
a lot of rules.
Yeah, a lot of rules, and the people didn't want to rent it out because of the COVID rules and stuff like that, and the lockdown they still have. So it was like kind of hard. It was actually a couple months ago, right? Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas was only like what, 6, 7 months ago?
I was telling them, I'm like, it don't make no sense, like, because
if everybody wears masks and we're all inside, you know, it's
I'm
fine.
like, people's outside anyways with no mask, so it doesn't matter. I was not trying to do it outside because it was not gonna be organized. So I really wanted a spot, but hopefully
industry would be a mess.
Yeah, this year we could do it, and I'm gonna try to do like school supplies.
Okay, nice.
Try to do school supplies in my neighborhood.
Just giving back to the neighborhood that raised you.
That's a fact.
Bronx Weeknd on the way.
Bronx Weeknd. That's a fact.
Well, look, I appreciate you coming here. I appreciate you letting me, be one of your first interviews in New York. Again, shout out Koi Talk of the Town, my sis.
Shout out Koi.
That interview, if it's out now, go check it out. If it's not out, it's on the way. But let the people know where they can follow you. Anything else you want to go throw in there? Now's the time to go ahead and do it.
Let me see. Now, I think we covered good stuff. We told them how I got signed and everything.
Yeah.
A lot of people,
really wanted me to make sure I covered his story.
Not because a lot of people always hit him up in the DM like, why you don't tell us how you got signed? And I don't want to do it on Instagram Live. That's I don't like Instagram Live because a lot of comments, I be reading them and it gets me tight. Some people be looking like,
I hate Instagram
talking
Live.
Crazy. You know what's crazy? I go live at like 5 in the morning just so that a lot of people won't be on the live. I just take advantage and be like 20 people on live. Because if I go live during the day, it'd be like 60, 80. And then some people talking shit like, oh, Rich Boy, your clothes, or this and that. I'm like, damn, bro, y'all be talking mad shit.
Nah, don't worry. I think we did your story justice today.
You feel me? So, yeah. Everybody that been waiting for it, you about to have it right here. Stop playing. But you can find me at b.tropico on Instagram, Tropico NYC on Twitter, and then Tropico on YouTube, and Tropico on all platforms. Donatus is out now if you want to listen to that. 2 million streams on Spotify, 1 million and something streams on Apple Music, and then the videos on YouTube. Going crazy.
Make sure you run that up. Make sure you go follow him.
It's a fact.
And until next time, Tropico on the radar, baby.
Follow on the radar, too. You already know what's going on. Good
Appreciate you, my brother.
Yes,
Boom.
sir.